Hi everyone, it's Jenny with Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. We're on YouTube and Instagram at Joey143Jenny, and we're on Facebook at Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. Well, I wanted to use some beeswax, and I have my iron going over here to my side, but I just wanted to make kind of some of that parchment paper, sort of, by using some beeswax pellets. And so I grabbed some papers. And this is, my brand flake box. And I just put waxed on it, so I keep it over here with my stuff. And I use that to kind of, put down on my desk. And then these are just papers from Amazon. Oh, look how great that is. Isn't that awesome? And I'll put those down. Now, they may get too saturated, and I'll have to change them out. This looks like I might have used it before on here. That's pretty fun. That tissue paper. How fun that is. It doesn't even feel waxy or anything. Look how translucent that is. That's neat. Excuse me. So I might just go over it real quick. I think my iron's hot, and I do have it on just a dry set. Oh yeah, see, it's picking up just some of that from what was left behind. So anyways, how's everybody doing? Hope you're having a great day or had a great day. It's evening here, and we had a church potluck and then church service tonight, and that was super fun. And would you believe there were 4 meatloaves and at least 4 potato casseroles? Oh, it's close to heaven, right? So that was very yummy. And tons of desserts, of course. And there was an eclair, that yummy pudding eclair dessert. So good. My mom used to make that. That used to be her go-to dessert to bring when there would be potlucks. This one has a little clump of it picked up a little clump from, looks like over here probably. So let's see if we can get that ironed out. Distributed. There we go. So this was just on top. So I thought, well, let's just see if we can pick a little bit of that extra up. And it is picking some of it up. So that's nice. We don't have to, waste. Even though it goes a long way, it's always nice when you can have it go even further. Okay, that's fun. Really fun. Okay, I love it. I'm going to set that aside. And I have some more here if need be. Now, I did grab... I'll put this over here. Sorry for the reach. Probably right in front of the camera. I need another, 6 desks here. I did grab some tracing paper, which really is just about like tissue paper. The only difference is it has a glossy and it has a flat. I'm not crazy about the glossy. So, and I gave them a spritz of walnut stain. The Tim Holtz walnut stain. So let's see what happens. Let's see if it'll pick any up. And then if not, we'll put some pellets, but we'll see if it gets any of it. Just kind of curious as to, with that glossy, shiny side, if it will do anything. Isn't this interesting? It's picking up design. Huh. What's that from? That's fun. It's neat. So this is my regular iron. I do have a little craft iron. I probably should have gotten that, but I'll just clean this off real good. I just use it for everything. I might have another iron somewhere. Probably from when Joey and I got married. He had an iron, I had an iron. We come from that generation where you ironed everything, Those days are long gone. Although I do love to iron. I did iron the other day. I ironed a blouse. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I don't know what we'll do with that. I don't know if it's staticky now. I don't know if I'll add more to it or what. Yeah, it's very static. Look at it just clinging to me. Can you see that? It's just clinging. Interesting. Let's see if we can pick any more up with this one, and then we'll get to actually starting some, not just picking up. Look at that. See if I can get that line ironed out here. So I had a really fun afternoon. My oldest granddaughter and a couple of her friends came over. One of her friends is going to be 18, and they wanted to go through, she wants a very pretty and sweet birthday party. I love that. So they wanted to go through my linens and you know, vintage decor and stuff. Oh, it was just so sweet. So they came over, and that was really fun. Okay, those are so staticky. I don't even want to deal with them right now. So I might use them to pick up again. But what I have here, if I can grab it, we won't do all of these, but that's a piece of scratch paper. The Junk Journal Studio, you may remember I showed you this the other day. This is from the Botanical Collage and Cluster Mega Pack. It's the blue add-on. This is the page, and then here I cut it out. And then what I did was I did two different things because I wanted to see what it would do. But I took my Tim Holtz edge scraper, and I also took just my, find it here, got this on my emery board, and just roughed it up, and then I did some vintage photo on it. I wanted it to look kind of old, and I thought, oh, let's see what happens. So this one is on cardstock. This one is on just cream paper, colored paper. And anyways, yeah, so I have some of the Junk Journal Studio, and then I also have, so we'll see what we get to. I have some from Artful Era Gallery. I showed you this a while back in an Etsy share. I don't know if you can see that right there. Now, I can't remember. I've bought this a while back, so I don't know if that's the price anymore, so go in and check. But Artful Era Gallery, and oh my gosh, so many cards and envelopes and different things. So I went ahead and printed those, and I thought they would be perfect for this project. Now here's some that I cut out in coffee. I might have showed you this. I coffee dyed these. I personally think they turned out okay, but I think what the best way to do it is coffee dye your paper, then print it. But I had forgotten to do that, so I thought, hey, I'm just gonna drip some coffee on it, see what happens. And they turned out okay. But it also takes down some of that writing too, though. You know, kind of causes it to bleed out a little bit. So, all right, let's do this one. Okay, now I hope I don't shake you too much, but I have to scooch my chair in a little bit because somehow I got it scooted out. Okay. All right, so here's my bag of goods here. I can't remember, but I don't think it takes very much. You can always add more. All right, now let's get this thing. It looks like that's what I used. I don't know if this is what I used or not. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't remember from time to time. Oops. Well, I slipped and the beads fell off. Okay, let's give that another try. It's better to set it down first. Okay, I don't think this top paper is the right one. It's too slippery. So I'm going to set that over. Let's see. I'll put it back here so I don't grab it again. What else is over here? Oh, this would be fun. Joey's gonna come in here and wonder what's cooking in here. Okay. All right, let's try it. It is smoking a little bit. I wanted to see what the difference between the cardstock and the cream paper that I have. I'm going to have to go back and watch my video. I can't remember what cover sheet I used. Because I feel like I used something I could see through. But I don't know. I don't remember. I'm liking it. I think the thinner paper gives you that kind of that neat, not just feel, but sound, you know? So anyway, so my granddaughter and her buddies came over and went through the linens and picked out a bunch of linens. Then we went up to the attic and she wants to do pink and floral, so mainly pink. So lots of the linens were pink. And then she got oh, these beautiful pink, kind of look like wine glasses, but they're like a delicate goblet. Beautiful. She got those, and then she got pink drinking glasses, all vintage, all, you know, one of those things where you're just like, you know, I would just want them to enjoy it. If something happens to it, so be it, because no one's enjoying it upstairs in the attic. So let's let these, I mean, I was thrilled for them to use it. And I reminded, well, I don't know if it's a reminder because some kids don't know it, but vintage things I never put in the dishwasher, always hand wash. So I just let her know. The linens, I told her, I said, just put it in a bag. Even if your mama says, no, we're not giving them back dirty, just tell her that Jenny said, put them in a bag and let her wash them. But the glassware and stuff, you know, probably is going to have something sticky in it, you know, sugary and stuff. So I said, you can wash them, but just don't put them in the dishwasher. Okay. I think this is going to take more. Whew, it's hot. I think it's going to take more than, maybe I should turn that down a little bit. It's awfully hot. It's going to take more wax than the other. It's not completely done. I want to see if I can get it completely done without catching it on fire. I mean, that's nice. I could do that. Joey made his infamous green beans. He has a really special way of making green beans, and they're super, super delish. They're just country, country style green beans. But, he just makes them with love and puts all his special whatever he puts in it. It's so good. There was just literally one small spoon left. I don't know if someone's afraid to take the last bit or what. Enough that you had to put the lid on the pot to bring it home because you didn't want it to spill out. But he made a really big pot of beans, green beans. So I was happy for him that, as always, they were well received. So Labor Day weekend's coming up, and hope everybody has, some good plans and some relaxation in store. Okay. So this one's taking a little longer than normal, I think. But I do like it. I do like it. Okay, I'm going to set it, I'm going to move some stuff around. I'm going to set it over here. Okay, now let's just see for comparison. I haven't cut this out, but I can always do that later, I think. For comparison, let's just see what happens. Now, last time I did it, I don't know if you remember, I used the roses printed. Did I print front and back? I don't think I did because I knew you'd be able to see through it. But I did, the full sheet of the rose papers. Oh my gosh, they are so beautiful. I did quite a few, so I still have some left. Okay, this one I can keep kind of smashing out. Guys, it is going to be September. Why every year am I so surprised when a new month rolls around? Okay, so that's really cool. That's neat. So you can see the difference here. Where's that at? So when you use just regular copy paper, it really does make it more like parchment paper. See if I can get a little rub off on that. So cool. I just had a hankering for getting in here and playing with some wax. Now, before I had these wax beads, I mean, it was one of those things that, I saved up my craft money, so to speak, to get. It's not an expense that I normally would, just have laying around. I went to the Dollar Tree, and I like that. Let that dry. Went to the Dollar Tree, and I got this. Let me take it out of here and show you. And I don't know if you can see it. And then what I did was I just kind of shaved off and put on. Now, it's vanilla and it's so potent and it does smell good, but if you struggle with any trouble with scents, using something like that might be the end of you in the craft room that day. So that was my situation. So I decided I wasn't going to do that. But you could get unscented, candles and just do that. And they're not super expensive. I'm hoping this bag will last me till Christmas. And then if somebody says, what would you like for Christmas? I'm starting a little list. I'd like to get some thread and different colored zippers for some projects. And I could maybe some more wax. So, of course, Kathy Holden yardage. Psh, that's always on my list. Okay. Oh, I want this one's gonna look cool. I think I might have put I've got a lot of wax up there, so I'm gonna kind of smooth it down here a little bit. Let's see what's going on. Oh, that is so pretty. That is so pretty. Let's see if I can get the rest of this down here. And then I might take one of those papers and try to pick up a little bit where it's a little bit thicker. That's so cool. Let me see if I pick up one of my static sheets here. Look at it, just stuck right down. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Put that over here to dry. Okay, that's pretty cool. And I really do like the cream. I think I like it with the creamy. I'll just see if I can get a little bit right here. Today was picture day at my youngest grandson's. And I went over to hang out with him until the bus got there. And before his mama left, she was like, let's see how you're going to smile. Well, years ago, my son-in-law told them, well, both of them, I guess, daughter and son-in-law told them that if they smiled goofy, if they made a goofy face, they'd give them $100. So I said, oh, you're going to make a goofy face? Does Dad still give you $100? And my daughter said, oh, they won't let him do that anymore. And I was like, oh, okay. Anyways, so he was afraid that they were going to make him smile and show his teeth, and he doesn't like to smile that way. Which he has a beautiful smile. Oh my gosh, his teeth. He has beautiful teeth, but he likes his regular smile is just a beautiful non-teeth smile, which could gobble him up. Anyways, you know. And he's the last one at the elementary school. The other ones have moved on to bigger schools. Now let's see what happens if I go ahead and put like another digital on top, if maybe that will help too. And then let's put this just so my iron has a bit of a break. I mean, it's still getting some, but so anyways, he showed me his smile, and it was just beautiful. But he said, my daughter said, well, what are you going to say if they say, show some teeth? He's going to say something like, we live in a free country, and it's okay if I don't want to smile with my teeth, or something like that. I was dying. I just thought, this kid, he is a mess. So, kind of wondering how it all went. If he had to pull the free country, you know, card out. Okay, so I think that might be the ticket, is to put one on top. It's interesting. I wondered if any of the print would transfer, but it didn't. Just going to smooth this out a little bit more. I can't remember if I told you guys this. I feel like I've told you, but when I was in 4th grade, I've always had very, very fine hair. Let's see, fine, thin. I've had thin hair. Thin hair and not a lot of it. And in the 4th grade, I guess some ad agency had put their, or some company, I don't know, some company had put their business name on these combs. You know, business name, and it was like a little calling card, business name and phone number on all these combs. And right before you went to get your picture taken, they would hand you one of these combs and they'd tell you to comb your hair. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, this was in Colorado. No humidity. And my hair stuck to my face like this was sticking to my arm. I mean, it was out and about. You know how it is when it's staticky. It looks like, you know, electricity hit you. So in some parts it was out and about, and in other parts it was just sucked to my face. And that's how my picture was. But I smiled with my teeth. Oh boy. So I have that. I have that picture to always remember. Of course, that's been so long ago. Long, long ago. Picture day. Big day. Big day. Oh, are you going to get it before or after recess? What are you going to wear? You know. I wore, my little sister and I, Kathy, and I both wore a purple turtleneck. She had beautiful brown curly hair. Not curly, but just sweet little curls, you know, little baby curls on the ends of the locks. And then I had crazy red hair. Was everywhere. Oh, I love this. Look at that. I love it. I love it all. Love it. I'm putting them over here in a pile. So cool. I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more on this, pulled out here on the edge. And I don't need to go all the way because I'll probably cut that part off, but just get some. Okay, now let's go ahead and switch over to, youch, that's hot. Let's go ahead and switch over to some of these from Artful Era Gallery. The other ones that I just did, those are from, where are those from? Oh, Junk Journal Studio. Let's see. I thought I had pulled some out that I wanted to use. I mean, they'd all be great, but some of them I want to actually cut out. And let's try that one. These also are on cream. I'll set this down here. I thought I had pulled some out. Maybe they're back here. Isn't that beautiful, this blue one? There's one that printed weird. Use that for collage or something. All right, well, we have 3. This one would be interesting. This is on it's not vellum. Typing paper, maybe? I don't know what that is. get it all over here. Oh, let's go ahead and put one down. I think that worked pretty good at sopping it out up. First, I just kind of blot it like this, give it a chance to melt. Then I'll go back over it and kind of spread it out a little bit. Okay. Quiet. Went out to look at my zinnias today, you guys. I spend so much time chasing butterflies out there, trying to get a picture. There is this absolutely gorgeous blue one. Now, I don't remember what they're called. I don't remember if that's a monarch or what. I did get a picture of a gorgeous orange one, but this black and blue one is so huge and so beautiful, but it flutters and I cannot catch it. It goes from zinnia to zinnia. I can't even get a video of it. It's going so fast. So many butterflies. So if you like butterflies and bees, but if you like butterflies and you've never planted zinnias, that's the flower from what I'm gathering, because there are so many butterflies. I love it. And then I also planted cosmos, and I do have like one little plant, or I say little, one, they're all coming up, but only one of them is really blooming. So, man, when they start to bloom, we're going to have a million of them because there's so many plants. I planted them from seed, and I got to tell you, I planted everything way too close. My garden is so small compared to how many are coming up. And you would think that that would be no big deal because, you know, it just makes them nice and compact. But what happens is they're all fighting for the sun. So now they're falling over trying to, you know, find the sun. So that's not good. I don't have a cage for them. Probably talk to Joey about that, but another lesson learned. Next year, try to have a cage around them, you know, just like a 3-foot chicken wire or something to hold them up. And then also either make a larger patch, or look at that, look how fun that's going to be. Cut one of those out and stick that in a journal, maybe under a belly band or something. That's going to be so neat. I hope you guys can see that texture that it gives. It's just so cool. Well, let's see. Let me find another one where you can... Okay, so here's the back of another one. And here's the back done. Isn't that so cool? Okay, put this over here. And then I have this one. Let's finish this up. I love the sound of that. Ooh. So anyway, zinnias are doing good. I don't have them. I don't have what are those timer waterers, but I did take the soaking. I have one of those. Joey got me a soaking hose, and I did take that out yesterday and soak them good. You know, the kind that you just lay along the ground and it has little holes in it and it just spits it out. Now this is super interesting because it doesn't seem to be completely melting down in here. So let's see if we can get it to melt a little bit better. That is so cool. I love that. I need to figure out what paper this is. It might be vellum. I don't know. Oh, I love it. Okay. I was gonna, oh, one other thing I wanted to do. Let's see here. I've got a magazine back here. Sorry for all the noise. And do you remember one time we did magazine? Let's see if we can find a fun picture. These are holidays, so maybe we can find. Ooh, that's pretty. Although these are nice pages, so that's very pretty. This is a nice thick page, so it might not perform as well as the skinnier magazine pages. You know, the cheaper magazines. Sometimes those work better. Okay, I've kind of got a little... everything's falling. Okay. All right, let's try it. 2012 Country Living. I probably have this magazine because Kathy was a contributing editor to Country Living for a while, and so of course I have to get her magazines. But I think this might be, it's in my pile to use, and this might be one that I can use because my mom also had the same magazine, and we and my mom actually would just kind of take Kathy's things out and kind of make a little scrapbook out of them instead of keeping the whole magazine. So then she would give me the magazine. So that's probably where this one came from. Long story. I can't remember if I told you all that I'm going to go see Kathy. Taking a week away, it's like the slate's wiped clean, and I can't remember what we've talked about, but I did book a flight to go see her, and it's coming up in September. And I think I did talk to you about it because I think I remember saying that maybe we'll do some videos from there. It would be so fun. Play with whatever she has. I'm probably going to do some slow stitching and some sewing. She has such fantastic fabric. I'd love to get my hands on it. Okay, let's see what that looks like. It's hot. Okay, that one. Woo! Look at all that. I'm going to set that over here, and I'll probably use another one to blot that. I did this with magazine pages another time, and I have to say the magazine pages probably are my favorite, or at least the ones that I did then. We'll see about this one because the ones I did then were out of a really, like, you know, I don't know. When I say cheaper magazine, you know, it's like the pages are really, really thin. And oh my gosh, it had the best sound. And I just loved it. I am liking how this is turning out. Of course, don't forget, if you have an image on the back, you're going to see right through. So, but this one's fun because look, you've got a winter scene on the front and a winter scene on the back. You can see the other coming through. I'm turning it sideways so it doesn't glare too much. So I'll have to wait and see what that happens when that dries. This one I want to get a little bit. I want to get a little bit more off of there. Okay, we're going to do one more, and then I think we're going to call it for the video. So you can go get your wax and your iron. Now, you know, at your own discretion on what iron you use. Again, this is iron I use for other things, but I'm going to clean it. But I guarantee it's going to need cleaning, so be very careful. Okay, now didn't I put something over that? Oh, there it is. Wait, where is it? There it is. Oh, it soaked it up. Ooh, that's pretty. Cool. Okay, let's do one more. Oh, I love it. Oh, ouch. That is hot. Be so careful. Okay, what's another one we could do? How about this one? I love these. Look at these little cards here. Won't those be cute to put in a something? Let's see how much of this we can get off. Just ironed my finger. Won't be the first time, that's for sure. See how much came off of that. Wow, quite a bit. Let's flip it over and see if there's any on the back we can get off. I think this was parchment paper maybe. Or maybe it was Amazon paper. It kind of looks like it was probably Amazon. Oh yeah, it was that Amazon paper, wasn't it? Oh, it's turning out pretty cool. Turned out pretty good. Maybe a little bit more at the top. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just using the residue from my cover sheet to transfer it, the wax, onto this last one. It's looking good. Now, I think I'm just going to do it like this because there's plenty of wax. Maybe plenty. Down underneath there. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I want to put a couple of little pieces on there. Okay. Okay. So I have been writing some cards and letters. I think I told you I like to do that. I feel like I'm behind though. I feel like there's some I need to do, and got a gift I need to wrap and get it in the mail, and Just some correspondence things. Seems like time just gets away, you know. Got so many things to do, and then you sit for an hour and melt wax on paper. Okay, isn't that cool? Oh my gosh, I love them. All right, let's look at what we made so far today. Lots. Okay, so we just did this one. It's awesome. This one has a really great feel to it. I think it's a little bit thicker. I think this paper might have been coffee dyed. Yeah, it was coffee dyed, so that's interesting how that feels. Then there's that thing. It's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna blot it off on another one though, because it feels, you can run your hand, you can feel a little bit of the wax. Same here, this one has a little wax on it. So I might blot that one off a little bit. Oh, there's that one. Love it. I love that. It's this one. It's pretty cool. Turned out so good. Look how pretty. Okay, so here's this, and then here's this. Hold on. Wait. Oh, I thought I had another one just like that. Hold on a second. Let's see if I do. I thought I printed two of them. I'm fishing. Nope. Turned out very pretty. I think I have two of this though. Let's see what that looks like. No? Well, what in the world? Must have thought I printed two of everything and then didn't. Huh. But that's so pretty. It looks like an old book page anyways, but then you do that to it. That's going to be so pretty in a journal. The paper took the wax really well. And look at this. Now it really looks like an old page, doesn't it? It's supposed to go like this. See? So I'll cut that out. So pretty. Okay, here's another one of those papers. Now this one, that one you can't feel the wax on it, you know. That's neat. Put that in a journal. And then this one. And then this one. So this one didn't turn out as great as I had thought. It's neat. It has a great feel to it, and it has a really amazing old look to it. And I'm glad that it is translucent on the back, but look at this. How awesome that is. I might try to use this one that has too much still. Try to get some off of this. Ouch. Not doing it. I'll have to use one of the beads. Okay, so there you go. Oh, and then we have this. Okay, did I show you that? Yeah, I showed you that. Okay. Thanks, everybody, for hanging with me. I hope you have a really great rest of the day. Hope you get to craft or look at a magazine or just tear out pages and glue them to something. So just a reminder, we pray blessings over you, and we want you to know you're so loved. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.